Bad boys, bad boys.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come back?
No, never.
How's it going out there, everyone? W.F.S. here, and I want to talk to you today about Bad Boys 4, and it's been confirmed release date. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence returning in 2024. Well, that's questionable considering what's going on in Hollywood right now, but Bad Boys 4 release date is officially confirmed for 2024, bringing the Will Smith and Martin Lawrence-led franchise back after 4 years.
Oh, they are not about to do that. Hell yes, they are!
Oh, yes, they are. They are definitely doing that. It looks like they've been given the green light to go ahead with Bad Boys 4. But when you consider all the issues that have been going on with Will Smith in the past year and a half, and then now we've got Hollywood with the strike of the writers and the actors, the real question is when and if this is really going to happen. You know, this could be just another way for Hollywood to keep people interested in the film and the franchise, even though they can't give you an exact release date or any real information about this. But let's take a look at what Screen Rant has to say, because I'm excited for this. I really am, because the first Bad Boy movies, 1, 2, and 3, to me were all great movies, and I've heard people say the second one was terrible, but I'm sorry. I absolutely loved the second one. And to be perfectly honest with you, any of this stuff, especially when it's coming from Miami, I love Miami. Being from the Miami area, it's just amazing to see this stuff. In the midst of a delays from most of their upcoming lineup, they've announced yesterday that they were going to be delaying all the film releases because of the strikes that are taking place. But they have set an official release date for the Bad Boys 4 release. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence are starring to lead the buddy cop franchise as fast-talking Miami detectives Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett. The duo will be joined by star-studded roster of new and familiar faces, including Vanessa Hudgens, Alexander Ludwig, Paula Nunez, Eric Dane, Ian Griffin, and Better Call Saul's Rhea Seehorn. With the SAG and AFTRA and WAG strikes still in full swing, Sony has announced a major shuffle in its release calendar, moving and delaying several major films. Despite these changes, the studio has pushed forward in setting a release date for the Bad Boys 4, which is June 14th, 2024. That's going to be interesting. Just in time for Father's Day weekend, the new release date also pits the movie against Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2. Yeah, you can't compare the two movies. One's a kid fantasy, and Bad Boys, well, that's just Bad Boys. It's just, they both would make money, but the truth is, you can put all the release dates you want, but as long as there's no writers and there's no actors, nothing's going to happen. I mean, from what I understand, they are not going to have anything moving anytime soon. In fact, the Actors Guild went to the studios to see if they could start talking again, and the studios just told them, talk to the hand. We don't want to hear from you. The announcement of the Bad Boys 4 development was no surprise at all at the time, given the Bad Boys for Life mammoth success upon its opening in 2020 release, having grossed over $426 million against its $90 million production budget and becoming the first garnering positive reviews from the critics. The subsequent confirmation of directing duo Adil and Bilal and writer Chris Brunner returns proved promising that it could achieve some level of similar success to the 2020 sequel. Now, all of us know that this was going to have to come up sooner or later. The development of Bad Boys 4 did face a hindrance in the form of Will Smith's infamous slapping Chris Rock in the 2022 Oscars, with some reporting indicating it had been put on hold, though were subsequently debunked by Sony chairman Tim Rothman. It did still ultimately take until this past January for Bad Boys 4 to be confirmed in a video announcement from Smith and Freeman, and filming beginning in April. Now, you know, when you consider the trouble that Smith has been in since this happened in 2022 and how many people have ripped him apart over it, it will definitely be interesting to see if he can bring people to the theaters. And I personally feel that this is a project that is worth attention. Everybody, at least the people I know, love Marcus and Mike Larry. So it will have to be one hell of an action-packed movie to make people even begin to think about seeing it. The previews, the trailers, we're going to have to knock people off of their seats. They're going to have to demand, they're going to have to pull out all the stops to make this and make Will Smith a person that they want to come to the theater to see. And I personally am looking forward to it. Don't know what the story is, but then again, no one else really does. I just know that the Bad Boy movies have always been good, and I am looking forward to it. It definitely is going to be a project that Sony's going to have to really invest a lot of money in. And like I said before, pull out all the stops. It's got to do majorly well at the theater. So, what do you think? I mean, are you interested in any more Bad Boy movies? Does what Will Smith did back in 22 pull you away to say no more? I don't want to do this anymore with Will Smith. He doesn't deserve my loyalty. Or are you just going to say, I love the Bad Boys and I want to see more of it? So drop your comments below, my friends. Let me know. I really would love to hear your comments on this. And until the next time, God bless.